Hello Libra, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, this is Blazer the Morkie, and we are here with your reading for the next 10 days. Today we're going to pull a card for your overall energy, then we're going to take a look at your specific energy, the energy of the person or situation connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Libra collective. Keeping in mind these are general readings, take only what resonates and leave the rest. I recommend checking out your sun, moon, rising, and north node readings for additional context and texture. And then if you want a more personalized experience, be sure to connect with me via the links below in the description. And I do offer personal readings and all kinds of fun on social media. Make sure you're connected with me. I'm here every Friday at 10 a.m. for Frequency Fridays. It's a collective chill hangout where we talk about the energies and do some collective readings. And then every other Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. Central Time, I offer little mini readings. So come on and ask a question. The only time I won't be on Sunday is a Super Bowl Sunday, so I'll have that Monday instead. Okay. Libra, let's get into your overall energies. You got number 24, researching the mystical world. Ooh, Libra, are some of you diving into maybe some esoteric or mystical studies of some kind? Maybe there's some form of spirituality that you're exploring or investigating. I like that. I like that you're able to use your mental energies to research a little bit and see what works for you. Maybe test out some things. All right. On your side, you get the Two of Cups, the Justice card, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Libra, I looked at your energies there with the Two of Cups, the Justice card, and the Two of Pentacles, and I just feel like you're showing me that you've had a whole new course change in relationships, or the way that you connect with relationships or what you're attracting. Some of you may have had to choose yourself instead of a partner, so maybe something didn't work out. And others of you, it's just that you are looking to be more aligned within yourself for the partnerships that you have in your life. And you're also acknowledging the choice that you have in everything, that you don't have to choose the drama and choose the storm and choose the negativity, that the way that you're going to best be in balance is in partnerships that have that equal give and take, and that is in the forefront and really important for you at this time. Maybe for some of you, with that overall energy being the mystical world, you're really looking for a partner who is open to exploring that with you. For the person connected to you, they get the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Eight of Swords. I do sense from this individual that they are, initially at least, giving off the energy of a more collaborative, let me come together with you, I would like to do this with you kind of person. So they're in those kinds of energies. They do tend to like things that are less obvious, or maybe that have not been proven with this Moon card here. I feel like they are into mystery and they're interested in maybe exploring that, perhaps with you. They do have the Eight of Swords here, so they have a little bit of their own self-imposed, what do I want to say? It's like this little fear that they carry that they're not worthy or they're not capable. It's tied into their self-worth somehow. Definitely not something they can't resolve, however, and we'll see what the energies are around that here when we clarify. In the middle, the two of you get the Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. Right now, this relationship that you have with this person could be going a little slower, or maybe it's on pause, because there is this energy in the connection of the Queen of Swords, and she's a very independent character. Maybe the two of you are seeing how your very independent lives can work together, or if you're in a partnership, you're exploring how to give each other that freedom and that independence there. So very interesting energies. I can't wait to clarify here. Let's look at this Two of Cups for you. Two of Cups is relating from the heart. It's that energy of equal emotional support and give and take. Wow, you get the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. Yeah, for you, connecting with people in partnership that's intimate and heart-to-heart type of connections, that's a very spiritual experience for you. You definitely have learned a lot from this journey, and I feel like you're now choosing to accept that you are a spiritual and mystical being, that there are many mysteries contained within you that you're interested in exploring, and therefore, as within, as without, some of the greater mysteries as well. I feel like you're dedicated to taking time to do that. You are definitely nourishing your spiritual cup, and you are looking for a partner who will do the same. You're looking for someone who's aligned with you with that. That is important. That's at the top of your list. Okay, very good. Let's look at this Justice card. That's your energy. She holds the scales there. Let's look at this. How's the balance going? The Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. You're getting better and better, Libra, at loving yourself through the hard times and loving yourself through the periods where you feel alone or feel left out or feel just like the world is working against you. You are truly applying a level of self-care and self-healing that is very important. I think you're very focused on matters of the heart, both in partnership, but also just matters of the heart with yourself, and that's where it starts. There's a little bit of wounding that I'm seeing here. You may be loving yourself through that, but at the same time, not obsessing every moment of every day over whatever has hurt you, right? So many of you have figured out a way to do the healing as you go so that you can love yourself through it, give yourself grace, and it doesn't take over your entire life. Good job. That is Libra. That's what Libra does. They balance, they mediate, they make things more palatable and more able to be consistent and move forward in a smoother way. So that's nice. Now this Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. You are really looking for someone who has tamed their ego, or you're looking for that in your existing partner. Maybe you've seen that, yes, they bring stability, yes, they bring strength, yes, they take action. However, at times, some of their actions might be, excuse me, I was having a lot of discomfort there. Some of their actions, I think, feel uncomfortable to you, like they're operating from their ego a bit, or maybe they have a job where they have to kind of play that role, or they're choosing to play that role. You've had some sort of understanding of this, and this is a tough one because I feel like it is hard to influence this person to understand like when they're operating from the ego and when they're not. And perhaps that's why you are putting so much value on that spiritual understanding, because with that maturity, it would require that anybody that you're with have that level of understanding where they can tame the ego and they choose very appropriately how to use it in a very healthy way. Some of you, I think, if you're in a relationship, you're hoping your partner will kind of overcome that and see the forest through the trees with that. You're not sure, though. You're not sure about this particular person. Some of you are very well aware of this type of person and they're part of your past and you're manifesting something new. Others of you, it's someone you love and you're dealing with, and you're just hoping this for them because you're going through your own spiritual enlightenment and awareness, and you would like the same for the person you care about. You know, your power still lies within you, though, and I do see you focused on you, which makes me feel good because I don't think you're projecting onto them or having some sort of imbalanced expectations. I don't see that right now. For the Three of Pentacles on their side, they get another Three of Pentacles and the Death card. Yeah, this, to them, they really want to work together with you on this person. They are going through some level of transformation here. I think that they are recognizing some of the more, I think they're recognizing the depth of character that they absolutely already possess, and they're learning how to honor that, to allow themselves to go there, and possibly then to work with others in a different way. This could also be somebody who's a builder, architect, and if it's not of like buildings, maybe they are in some sort of design job. They feel like a crafter and an artist to me. But they are going through this transformation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio energy with that Death card, or Cancerian with the Moon here. The Moon is clarified by the Magician and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, if this is the same person that you're showing me you're dealing with over here that you're hoping can tame the ego, it looks like they're going to do that. They're working on it. It eludes them sometimes how to do this. I think they have some default settings that kind of cause them to react that way. Or this could be a person that has a hard time transitioning from their personality and characteristics at work and then home. They may have trouble with that transition, or at home they may tend to be a little bit more egoic behaving because of the role that they have at work or that they've chosen. I mean, you know, you don't have to have that job, right? I mean, you could choose. I feel like this person has chosen that. I do think money and stability is important to them. It feels like their transformation is even more important. Okay, let's look at this Eight of Swords for this individual here. The Judgment card and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel, you know, they're being called to more now. Maybe it's through their relationship to you, Libra, and all the work that you've done on yourself. Because when you energetically change you, the people connected to you also feel that and have the opportunity to afford or affect some change upon themselves. I think this person has a strong calling, and maybe they're being called to do something a little different, or maybe they're being called to do something that's more in alignment with their family life, their home life. Some of them may be looking at moving to work from home kind of situations. They do have to maybe do a little bit of forgiving themselves for some of their behavior. I think they may have to atone to a few people. They may need to do some real, you know, deep apologizing to themselves and to others. It kind of feels like that as well. And I'm not talking about just saying I'm sorry because you're required to. I'm talking about the depth of really owning, you know, there's those apologies that are very empty and frivolous. And then there's those apologies that have depth and meaning, where you're really atoning for your mistakes and taking accountability. It's a much different vibration. And I'm pretty sure you would recognize it with these heightened spiritual energies that you're in, Libra. For the Hanged Man in the middle of the connection, you bring in the Knight of Swords. They bring in the King of Pentacles. It's interesting because the Hanged Man is such that it kind of at times reminds me of a reversed justice card. It's just like a different phase of the character, right? A different part of the path. I think this relationship is in kind of an upside down. Things may not be 100% clear, but I do see both energies coming together and trying to figure it out. You're putting toward it a lot of clear-minded thinking, a lot of intellect. I feel that you're very much on the move with your communication with this person. They bring in a certain level of stability to the equation. I would feel like maybe they're a little more comfortable in this Hanged Man position, which is really all about surrendering yourself unto yourself and learning from the mistakes, learning from the losses, and learning how to recover. They seem like they might need to, maybe they need to stay in that energy a little bit longer than you. You seem like you're ready to go back to the justice kind of energy here. Some of you may be taking a little distance from this person. I don't think that's a bad thing. It kind of feels like maybe that would help the situation so you both can gain that clarity. For the Queen of Swords, which is a much more independent feeling energy, you're coming in with the Seven of Pentacles. I think you're really nurturing your own inner strength, your intellect, your wisdom, your spiritual path. The fact that you're in your own Hanged Man energy and that this connection is in that Hanged Man energy, I think you're saying, hey, I do need to nurture a little bit of independence here while I am gaining that clarity. Okay, so there's partnership here, but also independence. And frankly, I think that's pretty darn healthy. The last thing we want is to have some sort of codependent relationship that builds up resentment or that feels imbalanced, especially to you. So while these Hangman energies might feel a little bit like, oh, I just want to get back upright, I want to get back in balance, do take the time with this. For some of you, actually like doing, and I was just talking to a friend about this, in the winter time, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's a great time for inversions, right? Going upside down, headstands, handstands, actually changing your physical orientation. Or some of you might have those where you lay on the platform and it goes upside down to help stretch your back. I forget what those are called, but some of you may want to get on those. Now they bring in the energy of the High Priestess. I do feel like they're intuitively engaged in where you're at and where you want to be, and also where the relationship is. They feel like they might be kind of in like a waiting pattern for you. So maybe they are giving you the space and they're kind of waiting for you to come to them when you feel ready and you feel like, okay, this feels like a better balance here. I don't feel like this is negative at all. I feel like this is growth for both people. So if you are together and living together, maybe it's just being respectful of one another's parts of the journey. You may be in slightly different places, but that doesn't mean you can't be together and respect and acknowledge one another. So it honestly feels quite nice moving into these more independent energies and then figuring out a way to partner together after you feel comfortable, each of you, in your own independence. All right, Libra, let's get you a card from the Beyond Lemuria deck to close off your reading today. Libra, you got the number 1 card. It says Earth Star Chakra Initiation. And this, combined with the initial energy of researching the mystical world, I honestly think some of you are putting yourself through your own spiritual initiations. That would make sense why you need to spend some time in the Hanged Man energy, because you need to be able to see and understand your world from a different perspective, and you need to be able to balance those energies within yourself. And then once you feel that harmonization going on within you and your connection to being here and what you're doing, then maybe you'll be able to open up and focus on partnership a little bit more. It means a lot to you, this partnership, but sometimes when we're going through these big cycles of growth and initiation, it is important for us to have an understanding partner where we can still take our own time in solitude or our spiritual time to navigate what we're going through. Now, for some of you, this has been a journey in the kind of person you attract as well. You've moved from less aware, less spiritual kind of people moving toward more spiritual people. You seem to be highlighting that as an importance to you and to your experience here on the earth plane. Libra, cool reading. Thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next time.